Hi, I'm Elaine. Welcome to episode 5 of 6 in my 6-week Halloween countdown series at stampwithelaine.com. This week I'm using 2 sets of dies. One is the Tricks and Treats bundle, so I'm going to the bag from the Tricks and Treats die set. So I'm going to be using the Tricks and Treats stamp set as well as the dies. This label for the tag, and I'm also going to be using this set because I want to die cut the skeleton. Now, a neat trick if you've got a lot of dies that are small that you want to die cut together, a great tool to have in your arsenal are the Glad and Wrap seal. This will keep all your dies together so that you can just pick them up and you don't have to reposition them each time when you want to cut lots of it. Then bones dies have got a lot of elements, as you can see. There are 31 dies altogether, and you can dress your skeleton in hats and boots. It's just a bit of fun. This is the bag we're making today. And this is my skeleton, moving parts. I think it's so cute. I love it. We'll need them bones designer series paper. I've chosen this sheet, and you need 2 5" by 5.5" inches pieces, which will just fit the die. So let's cut that down. So 5 inches by 5.5. I think this is the 5.5, which is the height. 5.5. And then 5 inches this way. We'll need the 2023 to 2025 in colour jute trim. We're using copper clay, tuxedo black memento ink, and the round and square brads. So we want the tiny brads. These ones, they have square heads in black and white, and also the round heads in black and white, and it's the small black ones that we want. Need 4 of those. And we also want some holographic paper, and this comes in a trio. We're using this piece here. So I'm just going to cut what I need and not more, because all these specialty papers are a bit precious. And I'll run that through the machine. So we want platform 1, platform 2, the thin die adapter, base plate platform 3, the cardstock with die cutting edge face down, and a second platform 3. I also want to cut a hat for him, so I'll put that on the plate as well. And I'll be back. Now I've die cut them, you can see if I hold it up to the camera, there are marks there to poke holes through. So I'm going to poke Then I'm going to put the brad through and then hold on to it with my scissors and bend these prongs back. Okay, I'm going to have to use some pliers really to cut off the long bits. The reason I put my scissors there is so that it will create a bit of a gap to allow the freedom moment for the brads to swivel. If you have it flat or flush, sometimes it will interfere with the movement. And then use the wire cutter to cut off the pieces that are too long. I want to put the hat on him, but I don't want anything to be attached to the head because I want to reuse the skeleton again. I can. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the end of the hat. You need one hat on the reverse, and then you put glue on the front of the other hat, and the front of the other hat is the one that goes on the back, and that's the one you want to put the glue dot on. The back of the head of the skeleton. And now we've constructed the skeleton, we can set that aside. Carry on making our box. Die cut 2, and I'll be back. I'm going to cut these both at the same time, off camera. Now I want to burnish the score line so that I know where to place my die here. So now you want to put double-sided tape just shy of the score line. Join the pieces up together. Make sure that these are in line at the bottom, okay? Then to join the other bit together, you want to put double-sided tape on here as well, on this edge. And then shut the box. Okay. And if there's excess, just trim that off. Now I'm going to switch to Tombow glue because that's easy to manage. I'm going to, doesn't matter which way the front is because they've both got seams on. But you want to make sure that the bottom is sealed. And glue on the bottom here. Stand it up and put your ruler in and make sure that the glue has bonded. So bring in my Halloween treat and stick it in. Thread the jute through the hole from front to back. Across from the back. Make sure there's enough to tie, and through the front hole. It's probably a bit tricky to see in the camera. Make sure you grab it all and it doesn't unravel. Okay. Pinch the sides. Make sure it's tight so that the candy doesn't fall out. Press down on it make a loop round the back and through the hole in the front, and then pull it tight. And snip. Die cut a label in white, stamp Eek. Bring back my skeleton and put a bit of glue on his hat and attach it to the tab. Oh dear, got to undo the bag again, so thread that through, then tie the bow. So voila, that's my Halloween treat bag with a moving skeleton for episode 5. I can't believe how fast this has flown. I know Halloween isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I've had fun doing these. Thanks for watching. Bye.